Hey! Hello and good evening, everybody. Good evening, fellow ghosts and ghouls and goblins. It is I, everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo here. We are back once again to bring you another spoopy, spectacular episode of Figure Friday. Yes, that's right, folks. It's that special time of the week, and unfortunately, since, of course, this magical day of spoopiness will end on Sunday, unfortunately, this will be tonight's Halloween spectacular episode. And of course, it will be for that specific reason. And of course, as you can see, I am already decked out. As you can see, I am particularly, kind of a little fuzzy, and for some reason my ears start to itch, which I don't really know why, but I mean, I don't like that. That feels good. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay. But anyways, I don't know if you guys can hear me clearly, because if not, I can remove it. All you gotta do is say so. You good? Okay. So yeah, but again, folks, this is the Halloween episode spectacular of tonight's Figure Friday, and I do hope that you guys will be having, or I hope that you did have a great Friday today. Hi, friend. Don't worry, I'm only crazy on certain specific days, like this one definitely being one of them. So, either way. But how are you? I am doing quite well. And how are you doing, my friend? You good? I want to make sure that you're good before we continue. I know. I forgot to shave. I'm sorry. I should have shaved a little bit more, but one of those days you just have to roll with the punches, either way. But yes, I do hope that you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening, and I hope that you are keeping safe as well, because as you know, we here in the Wolfpack, we do care about one another. So if you haven't already, please do me a favor and go grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, or even then a snack if you want to, because hey, I want you guys to feel as at ease and safe as possible, because this is a green zone here, and unfortunately, if you guys aren't taking care of yourselves, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to step in and I'm gonna get you. Long time, Moberte for Tiki Toki. Well, I mean, I try to squeeze in as much time as possible, so either way. So, but hey, when you're out there in the forest being hunted, you gotta do what you gotta do, So, but anyways, I hope that you're doing well, my friend. But I wanna know, can you guys hear me? Like, are you guys hearing me clearly out there, or like, do I need to remove the wolf mask? Because I can move it off if you want me to. All you gotta do is say so. Uh, Avery, thank you so much for the likes. And of course, again, we're coming at you guys not only live from my YouTube channel, but also from TikTok. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are keeping safe. But as you can see, we have hit the 3-minute marker, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I want to say hello and welcome back. Hello, so are just joining us on this fine Friday evening. And as always, I do hope that you guys are keeping safe. And please remember, guys, I'm just going to give a little recap just for those who don't know. Basically, what we do here is I'm a figure collector, right? As you can see. And I basically what I do is, since I collect them here, I'm talking about I collect from every universe. That's Marvel, that's DC. Is this no. No, it's not a furry. It's a costume. Because Halloween lands on a Sunday, so I decided to dress up tonight. That's all. Hello, Sumere. Welcome. How cool you dress up as Lobo Man? Series, I forgot the name. Yeah. I'm the Wolf Man. Winter is coming. Yes, I know, Jon Snow. And I know also about your heroic sacrifices. It will not be in vain. I am, however, a little bit perplexed. How could you let your sister Arya Stark be the one to save your sorry butt. But either way, yes, good man. Thank you. Like, hey, I have nothing. I got nothing against furries. Hey, do you and be happy. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I don't judge. Trust and believe. This is a judgment-free zone. Everybody is welcome. Furry, non-furry, human, non-human. You're welcome here. But again, I want to make sure that I'm coming in clear to you guys' ears. If you guys can hear me. So I'm hoping that we're going. You're a wolf. Listen, command under me. Yes, I mean, it is true. I am a wolf, Mr. Snow. However, I'm the alpha. So therefore, the alpha doesn't take orders from you, my good sir. We fight instead of who should take orders from whom. We should fight side by side. I don't know why, but hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, really. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel. I want you guys to know I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And I'm glad that you like me. Really. That lets me know that I'm doing something right. Ah, boy. And I want to say, the reason I love this mask in particular, I just want to throw this out there. The reason I love the mask in particular is because, yes, it's got so many places I can breathe, and it's got the perfectly boopable nose. It's just so friggin' squishy. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. It's ridiculous. And also because the jaw, the mouth, it can actually open up. See? And the teeth are actually pretty sharp, too. See, they're plastic. Ah! That hurts. I'm good. I'm right. Okay. But, need to black your eyes. I know, dude. I mean, I had been actually debating on getting like some way to like fill it up right here and maybe put some yellow contacts in. But unfortunately, I didn't have time before I had already ordered the costume. So unfortunately, hey, that's best. Hey, but that's actually a good thing because now that gives me a reason to want to try that. So thank you for that. Thank you for that idea. But again, I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us on this fine Friday evening, or if you're going to be watching this as a highlight on my YouTube channel. I hope you're welcome for that as well. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, my furry chest. Oh my goodness, I know I forgot to shave a little bit. Sorry about that. So how's your day, man? Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Snow. My day, it was certainly stressful. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm happy because I'm here with all you guys tonight, and I'm also happy because I get tomorrow off and Sunday off, so that way I'll get some Halloween candy and stuff. John Snow, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate you. But since it's still the spooky season, we will be continuing the spooky figure episodes by introducing two new figures from the world of monsters. So now, when I say monsters, I'm talking we're gonna go retro tonight. So this particular pairing, however, was actually a match made in Electric Avenue Love. So why don't we just go ahead and I'll let you guys, sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath because, as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandiser tonight. So why don't we go ahead and get started, huh? Now, first up, we'll be introducing a rather creative monster. Well, I mean, creative being the main focus, mainly because he was literally created in a lab. So, ladies and gents, please give a big Wolfpack welcome to one Mr. Frankenstein. Yes, that's right, folks. The stiff-armed, stiff-walking miracle of the mad scientist that stomped his way into tonight's episode. And, of course, as you can see, this is actually the 1930s movie version of the character. So, with that being said, we're going to delve into his story, and, of course, we're going to take a look at him. As you know, he comes with a few accessories. So, we're going to go ahead and get him out of there. And I thought way ahead. And I cut the devil's tape, and I severed the devil's ties, those little black tie things. I decided to do that. Of course, show you guys. And as you can see, again, this is actually the black and white version of him from the Frankenstein movie that aired in the late 1930s, 1939, I think it was. You guys look at him. Okay. Did you know that if you scratch your fingers a lot, liquid can go into spill? I honestly, I actually believe it. I mean, heck, which kingdom is he from? Oh, He's actually from many different kingdoms, Mr. Snow, due to the simple fact that he's got so many different body parts on him, which of course come from other characters from other kingdoms. So either way. And when you're older, you won't have the strength with your fingers. Honestly, a little bit of information for my guy Henry Avery right here. Appreciate that, man. Bro, what? What is it? Do I have something in my face? Oh my gosh, do I have something in my nose? What is it? Is it the nose? Okay, but anyways, so again, this creature was actually created by the obsessed, eccentric Dr. Heinrich Henry Frankenstein, who through the power of electricity harnessed from lightning bolts, Dr. Frankenstein, he wished for the monster to have a great mind. So he had his hunchbacked assistant, Fritz, actually break into the university and steal the brain of a scientist who donated his remains to science itself. And when Fritz accidentally drops the brain, however, it actually ruined it. It actually turned out to be an abnormal brain of a murderer instead. And of course, if you don't remember, I'm Pablo Loco. Yeah, I remember you, Pablo. Don't worry about that, man. I remember you. Oh yeah, and of course, I want to reiterate, folks, the music that I'm playing right now, strictly for aesthetic purposes. I own no rights to the music, the beats, the words, none of that. My father told me a story about him before he died. Oh, really? And what exactly did your father have to say about Mr. Frankenstein? I would really, really like to know. But before we do that, let me just flip this switch right over here, folks, because I told myself I was going to turn the fan on this whole freaking time, and I swear I forgot. I do apologize about that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, cool. So, yes, of course, with that being said, what was I? Oh yeah. Okay. When the monster is actually finally brought to life, it's actually turned out to be rather violent and aggressive, and of course, does not understand the world, leading Frankenstein to have it imprisoned in one of his lab's cells before leaving to attend wedding preparations to meet his bride, known as Elizabeth. Um, Robin QS, please do me a favor and get out of my live stream because I don't really need that here. Please, peace out. Okay, and of course, a little later on down the line, after Fritz actually tormented the monster so much with a torch due to learning it actually had a fear of fire, the monster actually broke free of its chains and killed the hunchback assistant before escaping to a nearby village. So, in the village, the monster actually met a young girl who was happily tossing flowers into a lake to watch them float, And of course, the monster, believing that her dress would float too, he actually ended up picking up the little girl and threw her into the water, and she accidentally ended up drowning, unfortunately. And confused and alone, the monster actually found its way to Castle Frankenstein, where he horrifies Frankenstein's fiancee, Elizabeth. Now, during that time, the monster actually flees, and Frankenstein joins the villagers who formed an angry mob out of outrage for the death of the young girl. And Frankenstein actually came to be captured by the monster. However, um, he was actually taken to an abandoned windmill where the monster had taken refuge. And Frankenstein actually ended up escaping, and I'm sorry, Frankenstein escapes, and the villagers actually found him. And during that time, they actually set the windmill on fire with from their torches to kill the monster by lighting the windmill ablaze. And during that time, when it caught so much, the integrity of the windmill was compromised, and it actually collapses onto the creature, assuming, of course, that the monster was dead, only to realize they were wrong because you can't really kill Frankenstein that easy, So, just saying. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah. Tell me about it, Mr. Snow. I mean, heck, when it comes down to it, Frankenstein and the Wolfman are probably two of my favorite monsters. mainly because they're so like interesting to me, so intriguing, due to the fact that there's so much just nostalgia, if you will, surrounding their characters itself. What's up, Blake? How you doing, man? I see you. I see you. I see you now. Don't worry about that. Jon Snow, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate you. Whew. I'm actually glad that I turned the fan on, man. Heck, it's starting to get a little toasty under here. But then again, that's because of the fur. Heck, it happens when you don't really shave a lot. You get all these fleas and stuff. You start itching. I'm just kidding. Trust and believe. I ain't got no fleas, folks. Come on. But I did find out some pretty interesting facts. But before we get into that, I would very much like to share the accessories that came with him. Of course. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. You see these things right here? These are actually the shackles that he broke free from, as you guys can plainly see. These are like the old school shackles, the type that open up like this and then clink like that. Exactly why I need winter. yeah, this is true. I mean, this is true. But I mean, it wouldn't really like do anything against Frankenstein because like the elements, however, they don't really hurt him as much as like everyone else. About that, Harry. So I know. I see you, Blake. I see you. Yeah, a little scruffy. A little scruffy. We'll be all right. Heck, we'll be all right. Okay. And of course, remember those flowers that I mentioned being thrown from that little girl? So there's actually some right here. You guys can see them. These are actually those dandelions. Okay. Let's see here. He does come with 4 interchangeable hands, and he comes with 2 interchangeable faces. This one's kind of cool. This one's actually him smiling, I'm assuming. I know, it's kind of creepy, but hey, it's Frankenstein. What are you going to do? And of course, he also comes with this other head right here, which I'm assuming is like him smirking or something. That's a little different, He seems pretty happy, I ain't gonna lie. Oh my goodness, it's not gonna work. Sorry for him, I have to go this time. Oh no, hey, that's okay, man. Heck, you do what you gotta do. Trust and believe, man. I understand. You do what you gotta do. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the fun facts. Did you guys know that out of the entire story about the creature is that the monster never actually had an actual name. He just had assumed Frankenstein because it was believed that he took it from his master, the one who gave him life. After he tragically passed, he decided to pick up that name. Okay. And also, when Mary Shelley, who's actually the writer of the novel, when she started writing the novel about Victor Frankenstein, can y'all believe that she was only 18 years old? I mean, come on, that's a pretty big achievement, especially due to the fact that that novel is still going strong to this day. And probably the coolest fact that I did find out is the fact that there is an actual Castle Frankenstein. I don't know where it's located, but I do know for a fact that I've seen images and I did a little research on it that it is still believed to be haunted, because it was confirmed by other people that they've been hearing, voices, hearing footsteps. Let's see here. Even some say they even saw shadowy images, but hey, I don't really know. I mean, I don't really proclaim to mess with that sort of thing. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Do I believe in ghosts and stuff like that? Yes, I do. If I could, would I visit Castle Frankenstein? Oh, hell to the yes, I would. That would be awesome. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. Just move this stuff over here. Wait, did I go? No? Oh, okay. I thought I did. My fault. Okay. You guys good? I want to make sure that you're good before we continue. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to. Oh, yeah, I will. You want to boop the nose so badly, don't you? You want to boop the nose so badly, don't you? Pack Leader 500, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, Frank, just put you right over here. Just cheer right there for me, boy. All right. All right. You guys good? Love the. Thank you so much, LDM. Okay, so next up, we're going to be actually bringing our next lovely guest of the evening, and of course, people, you know how they say that there's always somebody, there's someone out there for everybody. Well, I mean that is true, even if you do have to make the certain character out of parts, you know. And I'm not talking about Mr. Frank here. Oh no, I'm talking about the one who basically captured the heart of this monster. So, ladies and gents, I'd like to introduce to you the bride of Frankenstein. Yes, that's right, folks. The mate of the monster has made her debut this fine Friday evening. And of course, looking immaculate as always. And of course, brought with her a tail. So, let me get her out of there so you guys can see. All right, come on. Come on, Edmund. Come on. Wow. Check her out. And as you can see, this is also the 1930s version of her, sporting the wondrous, iconic hairdo, and of course her beautiful wedding dress. Wait, he had a yeah, John, he did have a bride. Heck, he even had a son too, if you can believe it. I mean, I kid you not. I mean, yeah, it's true he's a monster, but most of the other characters, like that he people have come to know, is the fact that they were also created. You know. Okay, come on now, focus. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So, um, again, this is a little bit of history about her. So, immediately following after the events at the windmill and everything, um, it was actually when I'm sorry, after the events of the windmill, when we then follow a chastised Henry Frankenstein, if you will, as he attempted to abandon his plans to create life, if you will. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, my eye was itching. And of course, only to be tempted and actually coerced by his old mentor, who's Dr. Pretorius, you know? And along with threats from the monster into constructing a mate for the monster, you know? But when the mad scientist Dr. Pretorius kidnapped his wife, Dr. Frankenstein had no choice but to agree to help him to create a new creature, if you will, a woman to be the companion of the monster. And a storm actually ended up brewing and raging as the final preparations were actually made to bring to life the bride, as she was called. And her bandage wrapped body is raised through the roof, where electricity is harnessed from lightning to animate her body and her corpse and bring it to life. And Henry and Pretorius actually lower her, and after realizing their success in bringing her to life, they remove the bandages, and while helping her to stand, the monster came down the steps after killing Carl on the rooftop, and he got his first look at his mate, and he was very happy, very excited. He actually ended up making first contact when he reaches out to her and asks, "Friend?" The bride actually ended up screaming and ended up rejecting him. And unfortunately, this shattered Frank. I'm sorry, it shattered the monster. Where the dejected monster observed, "She hates me like others." As Elizabeth raced to Henry's side, the monster ended up rampaging through the laboratory. And when that happened, um, Pretorius actually warned the monster that he was about to destroy them all. And of course, in that moment, the monster pauses and tells Henry and Elizabeth, "Go, you live, go." To Pretorius and the bride, he says, "You stay, we belong dead." While Henry and Elizabeth flee, the monster actually looked at the bride, who actually hissed at him, and shedding a tear, he pulls a lever to trigger the laboratory and the tower's destruction, thus bringing to an end a very abrupt relationship. But this would definitely not be the last that we would see of the creature known as Frankenstein. And I'm talking about the creature, yes, because he did take that name. But um, I did find out some pretty interesting facts about her. Did you guys know that the bride's famous hairdo was actually supported by a wire cage? Oh yeah, it's not to say that I mean that that hairdo would look iconic if it was actually real, I mean, it is real, but there was actually some wire in there, to help support it. Also, I did find out that the bride's vocalizations were actually partly inspired by a bunch of angry birds. I'm not talking about the ones where you pull back on a slingshot and let go as they go flying and yeah, yeah. No, no. This is actually different, real squawking birds. And of course, another interesting fact about her hairdo. Did you guys know that it was actually inspired by an ancient bust of the Egyptian princess Nefertiti, wearing a similarly shaped hairdress, if you will. And don't worry, I didn't forget because I did. She does come with a couple of accessories. And of course, she does come with one interchangeable head, which, of course, you probably guessed it. It's her hissing face, or her screaming face. I'm sorry. Bam. Okay. And she does come with these two things right here, which I'm assuming um, are the things that were basically used as shackles or chains, if you will. I really don't know because honestly, that's what they look like. They look like they were meant to hold her, but I'm not really sure. Maybe you guys can be the judge. I mean, really, it's hard to tell. All right, maybe I can just use that as a weapon. Go to war with it. Oh, my ear. God dang it. Okay. Phew. Oh my goodness. But Kenny, how you doing, man? You boop the nose? Is that what you want to do, Blake? You want to boop it? Huh? Go ahead, boop it. Boop the nose, I dare you. Okay. But anyways, folks, I am going to go ahead and end the stream right here. I do hope that you guys enjoyed. I will be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. Um, however, here's the trick. Since Modern Warfare 2 dropped today, well, I mean, I pre-ordered it, so I've already been playing it. But for officially, it's been dropped for everybody today. So I'm going to be playing that this evening. And on Sunday, if you will, I believe is when Halloween lands. Yes, yes, when it is. I will actually be doing some Halloween games, mainly some Dead by Daylight, some Friday the 13th, and maybe some Outlast. I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes. So I invite you guys to hit the subscribe button when it does appear right here magically, and feel free to sample either one of these lovely videos when they do appear. And I appreciate everybody who came out to see me tonight. You guys are breathtakingly awesome. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. I do hope that you guys have a monumental and safe Halloween. Hope you rack up lots of candy. And of course, hope to see you guys next week for another riveting episode. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, stay outstanding. And of course, as always, peace.